Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about something that I felt would be useful for a lot of people who heard it, as this is something that I struggled a lot in the past and doesn't seem to be struggling with anymore. So, yeah, today I wanted to share that, which is basically conflict resolution and arguing with your partner. And I have had a lot of relationships in the past where it was quite toxic. I argued a lot, they argued a lot, and it's just a lot of messy situations. But I have been in a relationship with my current partner for 1 year now, and it's really strange to say, but I have never been in an argument with this partner, which is insane to think about because of how much I feel like I have argued previously when, maybe when I was younger. And I feel like the thing that helped me a lot in this are two things or two rules that I got from Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I read a lot of this book, and there are 30 different rules here, but these are the two that I felt actually had a huge impact on my life. So the first rule is actually just rule number one, which is don't criticize, condemn, and complain. Even though the seems pretty simple, there's actually quite a lot of nuance and different aspects to it. So I'll cover them one by one. So the first thing is don't criticize. I really like this example that Dale brings up in his book, where he talks about this guy named Two Gun Crowley, where he's basically this extremely violent, cold blooded murderer, criminal person who's done tons of crime and is just arguably one of the most notorious people in New York City at this time. And when he's about to be executed and they ask him about all the atrocities that he's committed so far and what he thinks about that, he simply says, You know, my heart is actually like a tender one and it would bring nobody any harm, which I think illustrates a really strong point, which is that if this person who has done insane things with his life, if he cannot see himself as anything else but a victim, then what hope do we have for people who simply just go about their daily lives and aren't even that bad? All of which to say is that I don't feel like criticizing your partner is ever productive. I feel like if there are problems, then there are better ways to address them. Now, the second part of this rule that was very helpful for me is the complain part. So it's don't criticize, condemn, or complain. So the complain part is that I feel like it's very easy, especially when there are bad things happening to us in life, to talk to our partners about it. That's totally fine. But I do feel like there comes a point where you're talking about a lot of negative things and it's kind of just bringing a lot of negative energy to the relationship. And like with anything, what you put in is what you get out of it. If it's not something insanely important, then it's not good to, when you're walking in a situation, when you're having an event with your partner or something like this, and there's something that doesn't go to plan and you don't really like it, it's not productive to constantly tell your partner, oh, like this sucked and this didn't work the way that I wanted to, and this is bad and this is such and such. So yeah, so when bad things happen, then I do acknowledge them and I'm like, oh yeah, like that was bad and obviously that was not ideal. But at the same time, I don't complain to my partner because I know it's gonna bring them down. So then I just kind of let it slide by and it's the past and I just keep going. Now, I feel like some people might hear this and think, oh, like, you're holding in your feelings and these are going to explode. And maybe that's possible, but I mean, most of the time it's just a tiny thing that is not going according to plan, but it is what it is. And then we just kind of roll with the punches and we end up having a good time. So it seems like I don't really even remember the bad things that happen afterwards. It's actually more notable if I complain about it like the whole day. So, and I just don't, and it seems fine. Yeah, so that's the first rule is don't criticize, condemn, or complain. So one thing I learned is just simply not criticizing my partner because it's not productive. Because if this giant murderer thinks that he is the best, kindest, tender-hearted person in the world, then what chance does my partner have in thinking that she's the bad guy in this relationship, right? Of course, now there are times where I get upset and maybe she does something that I don't like, and, I'm not so thrilled about it. That's possible. But at the same time, then what I personally do, which a lot of people say is maybe they disagree with it, but is I just take some time alone. So if I feel upset, then I know that these emotions are mine to take care of as an adult. So then I take some time to process these feelings by myself, separate from my partner. And even though this sounds like a lot, for me it usually takes around 4 to 5 full days separate from my partner where I just kind of disconnect and just chill and think about what I feel about the situation and what happened. And a lot of people feel maybe that this is too much, but for me personally, I realize that if I feel certain ways, where if I feel angry or something, then if we engage in a conversation, then 99%, 100% of the time, I'm going to say something that I regret. And I don't think it's ever productive to talk when you're heated. I just don't feel like it's ever went well for me. But every single time that I disconnected and took a step back, every single time I'm like, wow, I'm so glad that I took some time to myself and I kind of drew out and wrote out what I feel is important to me and what I felt was her fault, what was my fault, what didn't go according to plan, and then thought of the best way to bring this back to my partner while taking some time alone to myself. So, yeah. So, taking some time alone has helped me dramatically, so hopefully it helps you as well. So, yeah, that's rule number one. So, if you ever find yourself complaining a lot to your partner or criticizing them and saying like you're doing this wrong, this is what's wrong with you, this is what you need to do better. If you are doing these things, I mean, it's up to you to run your own relationship. Obviously, you're your own human being, but at the same time, I'm super happy in my current relationship, and I've never argued with my partner in like the entire year that I've been with her. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like there is some level of success there. So, hopefully, that can help somebody. And the second thing I wanted to cover from Dale Carnegie is actually just rule number two, which, wait, hello. And the second rule that I wanted to cover is show genuine appreciation. And I really like Dale Carnegie's example where he talks about in the book, he says, giving compliments is like giving money, in the sense that if it is fake, if it's not genuine, if you don't actually feel this way, then it is like you are giving that person fake money. And nobody likes receiving fake money. But at the same time, if it is something that you feel in your heart, if you genuinely feel this way, and you tell them, or in this case, you give it to them, everyone loves getting free money. Free money is great. So every single time, even if it's something small, if I feel that my partner did something that I appreciate, whether it's washing the dishes or bringing me some kind of gift or any tiny, tiny thing at all, even if it's like dressing up slightly better than usual, then I will let her know. And I feel like that's super important. But at the same time, when I talk to a lot of my friends who are wives or girlfriends or all these other people, a lot of them talk about how they do a lot of work, but at the same time, they never actually get any level of thanks, which is wild to me. Sometimes I would talk to a friend and she talks about how she does all the cooking, all the dishes in the house. And at the same time, I was like, wow, if you do this like every single day, you must get like so much like thanks, for this because you're doing so much every single day. And she's just like, oh no, like it's just something that happens. which is crazy because, I mean, maybe he doesn't appreciate it. I don't know. But I felt like if there's something that you genuinely appreciate, then you should just tell them because it's like giving them free money. And as you give them free money, then it's going to further build your appreciation of each other. Yeah, so that's basically it. So the first thing is just simply don't criticize. If you find yourself criticizing your partner, then something has gone wrong there, in my personal opinion. And also, don't complain. Now, of course, if it's some genuine life problem and you want to talk about it with your partner, then I'm not saying you can't. That's not what I'm trying to say here. But if it's something tiny where, oh, like this cashier person was slightly rude to me or something, and maybe your partner didn't notice, and it was like kind of annoying, it's not something that's worth bringing up like, oh, like man, like that cashier was like so rude to me, wasn't she or something, right? It's better to just keep it chill and just appreciate the good things that are happening and let the bad things kind of slide off because they're not going to matter in like a week, right? And whenever you feel any sense of a genuine appreciation in the heart, something that your partner does that made you happy, then you should tell them. It's free money. It's free real estate, you know? So yeah, these are the things that has helped me a lot and the things that I followed near religiously, and I have not had a single argument with my partner in the year that I have been with her. So hopefully I can spread the peace. Hopefully everyone else can, have the same happy, chill relationship as well. And hopefully this video helps someone. And if you like, then go ahead and subscribe, send a like, you know how to do all the things. Yeah, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.